Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Carol. I'm an author, a healer, a fairy whisperer, and a gatekeeper to everything magical. And I'm coming to you from my new location. I'm in Fort Tryon Park, for those of you that know this area of Inwood in Manhattan. It's a very beautiful, beautiful place, and I'm leaning up against a gorgeous gatekeeper tree, just magical. So this is my first video from my new location, and they've been after me all week, meaning the guides, to offer you a video on healing the inner child right now, which is just so imperative for all of us. And I really want us to feel into this. This is a time of high energy, of coming into your power, your presence. And quite often, for most of us, myself included, this involves going through a time of initiation. Now, I'm just going to put out to everyone on this channel a question. How many of you are going through initiations right now? Now, I can tell you I definitely am. They're wanting me to share with you what I'm going through before we go into the inner child ritual we're going to do today. And I think the reason for this being is the more I share my experiences with you, the more you will feel into, what you're experiencing as being, okay, this is the norm right now. Everyone is being tested. Everyone is going through initiations. And that's why I decided to do that. So what they want me to share is, like so many parts of the United States, we've been going through, a lot of ice, a lot of snow, and people have been losing power right and left. And the same happened to me starting the evening before last, waking up to a series of booms that went on for what seemed like hours. And then basically the space heater that heats the apartment that I'm in going out, and finding out from the person that runs that apartment that there was an underground explosion and a series of explosions. Okay, the crows are saying to stay in magic, so I'm apparently not meant to tell you too much more. But basically, what happened was we did end up losing power into last night. It came back on, and then the new space heater, which I had been using, blew a fuse. And then there's also initiation with the tire, getting that fixed in Manhattan. So there's a lot going on. And for me, I know it is, how much can you remain in your high vibration while all this is occurring? Okay? So, for instance, another situation on Ahata where I left, they have been hit with one ice storm after another. They have lost power over and over and over again. And I know this is happening everywhere. Now, our crows are coming in not only with the Morgan influence, because that is her avatar, but they are also telling us, no matter what is going on, to remain in spirit. Okay, now we can definitely do this as light workers, gatekeepers, fairy whisperers that we are, and help lift others at this time of immense challenge and up level. So in the midst of the power outage last night, I was told by my guides, you are receiving an incredible download right now, and this is a huge up level for you. And this is the same for many, many people that are going through similar times right now. So just be really, really conscious and aware of that. Now, they would like me to go into our magnificent Healing the Inner Child discussion. And what's been coming to me in so many different ways is whatever you hear, that inner voice right now telling you that it wants something. For instance, I want to see the sun if you're cooped up inside. Honor that. Go out and do it. I would like to taste a mango. Do that. Okay? These are things that the inner child our inner child is asking us right now. And I believe many of you are aware, I think we've discussed this here on this channel before, that the inner child, when it is not attended to, will turn into shadow. Okay? And right now we are working on healing those shadows within ourselves so that we can be more assistance to others and literally fulfill our divine blueprint. And that's why it's so important when that inner child is calling to you, asking you to do something, that you indeed honor it. And I literally am hearing on the spot right now, because we have on the spot miracles occurring right now. So there's no time to dilly-dally about anymore. We're in the major up-level moment of our lives, basically. The inner child, in my experience, appears very much like your younger self. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. And there have been times in my life where she has appeared gazing over the edge of my bed at me. You know, you can just see like her eyes, like this much, you know, coming through. Sorry, my bangs are going wild right now. And quite often she will appear like that. She'll have her hair over one eye and you'll just see one eye. And she's always very wild, very elfin for me. And I know I definitely need to do more work with her in healing her. And I think this is true for almost everyone right now. So, what I would like to do, I'm getting that we will go to Avalon, and we will, I think we're going right into the mystery skull. Okay. So I'm going to take a moment and thank this immense tree. I wish you could see what a magical being this is. My chief level of support today, and offering me so much beautiful energy. All right, now I would like you to make yourself very, very comfortable and literally grow silver roots from the balls of your feet down into your Earth Star, just about a foot below your feet. Now I would like you to basically take my hand, and I'm going to guide you through the veil of mist and fire until we come out directly in the mystery skull. As I said, no dilly-dallying about today. We're going right down to business. So I would like you to walk right up to the mirror pole, and whatever you feel most comfortable doing, you can stand, sit, lie flat. Morgan is coming down from the Moonstone dais, and we have the sisters around us. lending support and grounding. We also have, I'm seeing the different fairy kingdoms coming forward of earth, air, water, fire surrounding us. And indeed, as Morgan takes center stage, she says it is the Fae who are basically running today's ritual. Fairies, I'm sure you all are aware of this, are very, very keen at helping us to heal our inner child. They are so joyful and they love fun and playfulness, and these are essential in this inner child healing. So right now you're going to have a representative from each of the kingdoms coming forward: earth, air, water, fire. Allow them to approach you. And each of them is actually going to touch you right now. You can feel, this is beautiful, yes, those translucent hands lighting on your person. I'm seeing earth lighting on your legs, your feet, air lighting on your head, fire in your heart, water in the throat and the high heart. And just breathe into that. The fairies right now are lending their energy, their magic to this ritual, and feel that beautiful ethereal light just filtering down from your head all the way through your third eye, your throat, your heart, and down through the lower chakras into the base of your feet. And feel this working literally on a cellular level, penetrating into the cells, as well as the organs, the bones, the blood, the veins, the arteries. And they want you to just take deep breaths right now as you feel that energy coming into you. All right. They are asking now, and Morgan is stepping into this to assist as Fairy Queen, for your inner child to come forth. So give your permission for that inner child to step out and literally see a young version of yourself step out and face you. And just take a moment and marvel at the beauty, the wisdom of your child self. And now offer your child self this blessing. I love you. I honor you. I bless you. How may I help you? Wait for that inner child to speak or communicate with thoughts or literally show you what needs to be done to fulfill that inner child. You can hear the bird chorus going on around us right now. Now the inner child is coming forward to you and literally touching your third eye. And a stream of images filter across your mindscape. You are being shown images of when the inner child felt ignored, unloved. Morgan is now indicating that you literally put your arms around that inner child, around those images, and call them back into your heart. Please set the intention to call these images back into your heart on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Calling those images back into your heart. See now that fairy magic coming forth from Morgan, Fairy Queen, and the Earth, Air, Water, and Fire Fae, transmuting those images along with the love from your heart. Now, watch the inner child come forward again and touch your throat chakra. Images of when you could not speak your truth or chose not to speak your truth are flooding into your consciousness. See them, recognize them. The inner child is gently placing his or her hand over your mouth. This is when you did not speak. And now, with your great love, take that hand away. And whatever you are seeing or remembering or knowing, speak that truth now, even if you are the only one present to hear. Speak it loud and clear, they are saying. Shout it with all your passion. Superb. And now you see there is no need for a child's hand over your lips, because those images from your past are transformed. Now the inner child is coming forth one more time and touching your heart. And images of when you did not feel loved are bubbling forth. Allow them to come forward. Visualize them. See them. Feel them. Allow any pain in your heart to come forward. And now heal it and those images with your self-love. I love you. I honor you. I forgive you. You are my dear love, my dear self. And I am sorry for any time you felt unloved, unworthy, rejected. I love you. I honor you. I bless you. The light is changing, so I'm trying to change as well. Oh well. I'm just going to get little shadows until we complete. All right. The inner child now is staring at you. And I want you to look deep into that inner child's eyes and see the beauty there, the incredible sensitivity, and know within your heart of hearts that that inner child is waiting for you to put your arms around him or her and hold them as they have never been held before. And so do that now. And now with this mantra, please repeat, I love you, inner child. You are my inner self, and I will from this day forward love, honor, bless, and protect you. I will never forget you or thrust you aside as I have done in the past. From this day forward, we walk as one in grand union, honoring the divine. And now the inner child wants you to be silly and laugh and dance with them. And in fact, I am hearing to hang upside down. So excuse me for a moment. Doesn't quite work the way I wanted it to. But hang upside down if you can. And see the world, they're saying, from a new perspective. There we go. Now, as you go forth into the day, I want you to walk hand in hand with your inner child and truly know the meaning of being one with him or her. Know that you are healing each other. And when you are united, nothing can stop you. The shadow is healed at the same time. And now we're going to thank Morgan, who facilitated this beautiful experience, the sisters for grounding us, and the beautiful earth, air, water, and fire Fae, who helped us in this ritual. They are saying, remember to laugh, to dance, to sing, to be in joy, and keep that joy alive in everything you do. The more you keep in joy, the faster you ascend, and the more you can help others and achieve those divine goals that you came here to achieve. All right, so thank you, Morgan, sisters, all the fairy guides, earth, air, water, fire, and your inner child most especially for this magical interaction today. And now I'm going to offer you my hand again. I'm going to take you through the veil of mist and fire, and we're going to end up back where we started. And once again, thank you for tuning in today from my new location. I love you. I honor you. I bless you. I think many of you know that it is my divine purpose to facilitate the healing of the inner child. That's what I do as gatekeeper, by introducing people to fairies and dragons and unicorns and everything magical, like the mountains and the trees. And it's just my great joy to do this. Please, as always, I ask you to check out my website, www.carolweekland.com, where you can find my wonderful books, the Morgan of Avalon series, The Adventures of Maid Marian, also Land of the Twilight Mist, and the children's books, Secret of the Flower Fairies, and the Dragon's Breath book will be out in no time, I keep getting told, so I look forward to sharing that with you as well. All right, thank you. Oh, and they're saying to tell you that I still have the classes on special, 2 for 1. So if you're interested and wanting to take the classes, the only one that's not applied is the Faerie Whisper, because that is such an extensive course, but everything else is on special. So thank you again, everyone, and have a really magical day. Fairy blessings.